Hi everyone, my name is Daniel.dalmolin and I'm a financial planner with GFC, Global Financial Consultants here in Singapore. This week I'd like to talk about the most common financial mistakes that I see people make. Let's dive into my list. Excessive spending. Singapore has never been a cheap place to go out to eat or drink. If you want to choose a Western restaurant with air conditioning, it can be quite expensive. I'm not saying that we should avoid going out at all, but what I'm saying is that maybe a good restaurant should be a once in a while visit, not twice a week. Second one is subscriptions and regular payments. Have a look at your bank statements and credit cards. Are there regular payments showing up every month for services or goods that you're subscribed to, but you can't remember what you purchased or what you bought? I would take a decision on those charges and have a look, do you really need that service or product? Which ones can you cancel? If you have a look, if there's a service that you're paying $50 a month for, that's $600 a year. If you're not really using that service, maybe it's time you can cut it out. My third point today is living on borrowed money. I know that people think that using credit cards and accumulating frequent flyer points can be quite lucrative, but if you're using your credit card and you can't pay it off at the end of each month, that means that you are using next month's salary to pay for this month's expenses, and that's not very healthy. I would have a look at cutting down your spending on credit cards and having it so that you can spend only amount of money that you can pay off at the end of the month. I have made a few videos about how to use credit cards profitably. They are in the links below. Buying a car in Singapore. I know there are certain circumstances where you may need a car here in Singapore. One of those is certainly ferrying young kids around from school and back home. But in general, if you don't have children, there's no real need in Singapore to have a car. We've got world-class public transport here, and as long as you are situated or you live near a bus stop or an MRT station, avoid the car. The next point is spending too much on rent. When I first moved to Singapore, I always rented an apartment with an extra room in case I had family or friends dropping by, they could stay with us. But with the increasing rents now in Singapore, I think you should be renting just what you need. It may be cheaper to rent a hotel for friends or family when they come than having the extra room in the apartment. Next point is not putting aside money for retirement. Most of us have come from countries where marginal tax rates are above 40%. Moving to Singapore means we have a higher disposable income. So after taxes, we have more income each month. My suggestion is that you take some of that surplus income and continue to contribute to a pension plan or a superannuation plan in order to keep your retirement savings increasing as you go through your career. If you don't have a retirement plan or you don't have a place to put retirement money, then I'm very happy to talk. Give me a call and we can catch up for a coffee and discuss options. I'll be doing a weekly video on some of the highlights of financial planning. If there's any questions or any areas you'd like to cover, please give me an email. If you have specific questions you'd like me to talk to you about, I'm happy to take a call, a WhatsApp, or an email. Thanks very much.